Namaste, my witchlings. Welcome back to my channel, or if you happen to be new here, hi, welcome. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. We have a birthday today. As I ring the bell. Okay, so we have a birthday today, and it is my favorite of my ex-husbands. We most definitely make far better friends than we ever did spouses. So I want to say today and every day, Ash, I truly hope you have a fantabulous day because you genuinely deserve it. Oh, I forgot to grab my lighter first. Happy birthday, Ash. And then we also are lighting our candle today for victims and survivors of violence, as well as to be a beacon of hope and light to those who have lost their way and are stumbling around in the dark. And now, with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed. May the ancestors be with us today. That's not going to work, Di. Ha. It is our last circle for a couple of weeks. Wow, that's going to be weird. That is going to tweak the energy of this house in ways that I don't think we know yet. All right. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we're reading the cards, taking care of ourselves, and having a hell of a lot of fun while we're at it. So go grab your favorite crystal. I am going to play with Uncle Kern's giant quartz thing today. Light your favorite candle or incense for that aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that's your brew. And get ready to hear today's message from the universe. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, subscribe thing. And ring that bell for your daily dose of divination. All right, and go check out my Buy Me a Coffee link, because this witch runs on caffeine and sarcasm. Someone is opinionated today. All right, what are we doing here? Yeah, we have some fun stuff coming down the pike. Video? Yep. All right, so watch this really cool commercial for my Witchy 101 series. All right. Hey, how cool is that? I am so looking forward to getting that recorded and out to you guys because I am having so much fun with it already. All right. So we have holidays to talk about now. Oh, hey, Will. Oh, John's not the only one who's going to be having withdrawals. All right. We have our 3 holidays today. We have National Day of Encouragement, National Hug and High Five Day, and Stand Up to Cancer Day. Gee, we wonder why Di chose that one? All right, y'all. And for some reason, y'all is a major part of my vocabulary again. So, National Day of Encouragement. Today is Day of Encouragement, and a kind word, a smile, or even a gentle reminder can change someone's entire day or life. Let's lift each other up. You never know who needs that encouragement the most. Next, we have National Hug and High Five Day, which is kind of entertaining. Physical connection, whether a hug, a high five, or even a virtual one, reminds us that we are not alone. Celebrate the bonds that bring warmth, laughter, and love to everyday life. And our final holiday today is one that's very, very near and dear to my heart. It is Stand Up to Cancer Day. On this day, we honor survivors, fighters, caregivers, and those we have lost, such as my dear friend Nancy and Dr. Jeff Meldrum, who was someone one of my bonus kids very much admired and respected. Cancer touches us all, and together we can spread hope, advocate for research, and provide space for healing. No one fights alone. And then we have an honorable mention holiday today of... I'm trying to kill my phone. It just made noise at me again. We have an honorable mention of National Just One Human Family Day, and we need to stop and remember that despite our religious differences, our racial differences, our gender differences, or our religious differences, we are far more alike than we are different, and we need to remember that. Because in the long run, those differences are very, very minor. All right, my witchlings and my loves, shall we... Remember to turn commercials off? I don't think it's going to happen anytime this season. We might figure it out by about halfway through next season. I know. Oh, I know, Amy. Well, see, we'll still probably be in the Discord, so y'all can chat with us there. Amy says, what am I going to do without Daily Draw Hangout with Die Time? I feel loved. Hey, Mimi, I see you. And I said hi to Will. All right. Two things, Witchy 101 and the intermediate tarot. Ooh, astrology, Kabbalah, tableau, and others. Ooh, that sounds really interesting. Yeah, Cancer has taken far, far too many loved ones of mine. I just, a month ago, maybe a little over a month ago, lost a very dear friend. That would be Nancy. The doctor I referred to passed away day before yesterday, or yesterday. My grandfather, cancer is what took him. Yeah, our grandfather. So, also, just so you guys know, we are going to do random live streams. It's just not going to be an everyday thing. We will be going live to, touch base, say, hi, we're still alive. This is where we are, in our plans on what we're rolling out. And it will be probably 1:30 in the afternoon, my time, between 1:30 and 2, because, well, that's our time. Yes, thank you, Will. Or, is there a dog in there is a dog in the bed. Okay. That explains why it's touching my foot. Sorry. All right. Yes, we will still do the stream break of Chilling with the Witchlings 3 times a week. Just not every day because, well, we got a lot of stuff that we got to take care of. Yes, stream break. We're taking... Oh, yeah. My brain is rolling things together that it shouldn't be. We will still... I knew what I meant by stream break. Apparently it did not come out right. See, brain is melting. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. Awesome. I will check that ASAP. I know why I didn't find it where I was looking. I have the wrong account logged in. Ha! All right. No, I checked the brain at PDX when I went to boot camp. So Amy is saying there's still a brain in there. I checked my brain when I went to boot camp, and they didn't let me pick it back up from checked baggage at O'Hare. Ooh, I am so sorry. Mimi is saying cancer sucks. She lost her grandma, smoker's cancer, and then it found her brain. But yeah. I am getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled at, and I don't know why. All right, fine. You want to get up here? Come here. Come here. I'm going to get you. Oof. Ha. There. Sit. All right. Dear. Oh my God. You ate all the foods that you got earlier? Oi. Dear goes. Oh, that's right. Hey, cat. Meet the cat. Apparently, I forgot to feed him this morning, and he's very, very, very mad at me. But he'll sit in my lap and take scritchies. All right, y'all. But we've got so much that we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. We are still... Hey, Irish. Yes. Fuzzy butt. But we are actually contemplating rearranging the office, but I don't know if that's going to happen yet. Ah, okay. Ah. Owie. Don't do that, cat. All right. All right, y'all. Are we ready to move on and get started for the day? I think we are. All right. All right. I don't want to know about the box spring breaking, but that's okay. You earn 75 XP per hour, Irish. So, and it's 25 XP per comment for the first 3 comments in any given hour. And then, yeah, it just keeps building. He is a happy little boy. Oh, yes. So my dad had something going on that they thought was being caused by, I don't know, an aneurysm or a stroke or some shit. And after his scan, when they went in for the results, the doctor said there's nothing up there. And my family just absolutely took that and ran with it. So the joke was that, yeah, Dad had nothing up there. He was brainless. There we go. See, Fuzzbutt isn't normally a talker. And he has been more recently. Yeah, not unless he needs something or just really wants something. Gosh. Which, you know, there's a part of me that is grateful for it, but there's also a small part of me that's kind of sad about it. No comment, Amy. There are a number of people in my life who, desperately need the If I Only Had a Brain ringtone. How did you find that? Sorry. He just clicked something on my monitor, and I got everybody in the chat, and I'm like, wow. You brought up the rankings and everybody that's in the chat, and I'm like, how the fluff did you? That's how you did it. Cool. That's kind of snifty. Okay. Cat, that would be like somebody putting the stars and bars up against the American flag, or the French flag up against the United States flag, and saying, oh, they're both red, white, and blue. or the UAE, or the flag from the UAE, and say, or, you know, they both start with U, it's okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm never gonna be... Here we go. All right, y'all. He's done with being scritched. I love her logic. All right, y'all. Let's start playing with cards here, shall we? Here we go. We have oracle cards now. There we go, just to make sure. We start with someone has unmet needs. Oh my God. No. There we go. I thought he had done something. Here we go. So, our first card is someone has unmet needs. Followed by it's never over. And finally it says, I am their light. Okay. So we are still dealing with someone having unmet needs. And this is starting to bug me because that card has popped up so many times. All right, so someone has unmet needs is showing where imbalance leaves longing unfulfilled. It's never over reminds us that endings are rarely ever final. Healing and growth continue beyond the moment. And I am their light calls you to shine truth and compassion, showing that your role is not to fix, but to illuminate. Together, the oracles are speaking of cycles, care, and guidance. All right. So, what do our tarot cards say with this? Because those are my oracles. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Our first card today is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is telling us that we have some frustration in a new venture, potentially a loss of money, followed by the King of Swords. The King of Swords, a wise, mature person with masculine energy, an intellectual genius, and maybe some self-improvement going on here as well. And then finally we have the Three of Swords, heartache, misery, and the end of a relationship. Damn. This is not a happy draw today. So, the Ace of Pentacles reversed warn. I did. The Ace of Pentacles reversed warns of frustration, blocked ventures, or even loss in some material matters. The King of Swords brings the counterbalance of wisdom and clarity, urging maturity and intellect to lead the way. Yet the Three of Swords is acknowledging heartbreak and endings. Together, these cards are revealing both pain and the strength to rise above it. All right. So, what do all six of them say? This is going to be interesting. The oracles tell us a layered story. Someone has unmet needs, reveals an imbalance while it's never over, assures us that endings lead to cycles of growth, and I am their light affirms your role as a guide. The tarot deepens this message. The reversed Ace of Pentacles shows material or fun. The Ace of Pentacles reversed shows material or foundational struggles where frustration or loss may weigh heavily. The King of Swords then steps in, bringing wisdom, reason, and self-improvement as tools to navigate this storm. Yet the Three of Swords lays bare the reality of heartbreak and endings, reminding us that loss often clears the path for truth. Together, the six cards call for compassion in the face of unmet needs, patience in struggle, and courage to shine as light for yourself and others. Pain is present, but so is clarity and some resilience. And here is our affirmation for the day. Even in loss, I shine with clarity and compassion. I honor unmet needs, trust in cycles of renewal, and step forward with wisdom. I am the light in the storm, guided by truth and courage. So that's what our cards are saying today. What do you guys think? Okay. Let's see. Oh, good Lord. Find the imposter. Ah. Mm-hmm. That's the orange in the second flag there is kind of a slightly different orange, or it could just be my eyes. Yes. French. I have many unmet needs. Yep. Pink. Oh, hey, Pink. Oof. Hey, kiddo. Yep. All right. I see Amy's fingers are a little faster than she realizes. Yes. Yeah, Mikado kind of knows that feeling. I see that. Yep. Hand egg. Oh, dear Lord. I call it hand egg occasionally. Yep. I have a friend in Canada who started getting me using it. Yeah, both of them are Jacksons, and the fact that they will never shut up once you get them started. Let's see. Ooh, oracles. We are talking oracle decks. Yes. So, yep, Amy is correct saying pick a deck that you like. I personally, and it has become my absolute favorite oracle deck, John. Actually, the Neopets is not a bonus kid. That would be my another soul sister. But okay, so this is my all-time favorite oracle deck. It's the pink Delaluna Answers. Thank you. I knew there was another word to it. Delaluna Answers deck. It is insanely communicative. And I have been just absolutely loving it. I also have a thing for the corresponding corresponding tarot and oracles, such as the Cozy Witch the Cozy Witch tarot with either the Chubby Witch's Night In oracle deck or the other oracle deck that Amanda Lovelace came up with. I also want that Star Trek tarot deck. Oh my God. Just, it looks so amazing and so amusing because I am a huge Star Trek fan. As Amy said, I also have my Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot deck. However, I believe Alan was referring to oracle decks. We figured Irish. I have a few oracle decks. All right. Ha! They said yes, and after they got annoyed at you for going with them. Ha! I have no words for that one, Amy. Mycicle. Oi. And Amy, also, please, can we not give, current pregnant people ideas for really bizarre freaking names? I was watching a reel on Facebook yesterday of this teacher who actually took names off of a school register to make this video. And one of the kids' names was spelled Phelon. Yes, it was pronounced felon. And then another kid was just a colon. And he's like, the teacher's like, it's 2 dots. And the kid's like, yeah, it's pronounced colon. What? Colin wasn't available? But yes. Oh, a Discworld deck. Oh, that would be cool. Kat and I, marketing director, and I have actually discussed and debated creating a Witchling deck. It's still a high likely possibility. We just haven't done it yet. Yeah, a Yoga Witch deck. Colon exclamation. Oh, dear goddess. Alrighty then. We are now going to move on to Namaste, y'all. No, I will later. Alright, so today's Namaste is observe your world. Practice being present and observing the world around you throughout your day. Notice the leaves changing colors, the sunrise or the sunset as you commute, the shifting light in your office as the clouds come and go, and the taste, texture, and color of each meal. Try to stay off your phone or tablet when you're on the bus between classes or in the evening before bed. Instead, notice the things and the people around you. The opportunity to enjoy our world exists in every place and moment when we choose to be present and eliminate thoughts or worries of the past and future. Practicing this presence promotes continuous peace of mind. Can't disagree. And that is the entire premise of mindfulness. Being present in each moment. Swear to God, I just saw the cat pounce in my doorway, but there's nothing there. We're having a wonderful day. All right, y'all. Shall we move on to self-compassion? And then we'll chit-chat for a minute again. Nourishing joy. In every moment, there are infinite reasons to be upset and infinite reasons to be happy. Make a list of 5 things you could be happy about right now. Don't stop if more keep flowing. Let's see. I have the cutest cat I have had in ages. I have 3 really amazing, adorable dogs. I have a house that I own so I can paint my office whatever color I want. I have the most amazing family by blood and by choice. I have some amazing friends out of my community. I live in an absolutely gorgeous town with a really amazing community and people and lots of amazing nature. I have my own business that is doing maybe not financially well, but it is doing well in other aspects, and I'm very happy about it. I got my yoga teacher certification, and I'm working on the next one. I could keep going for a while because there are so many things in my life right now that I can be thankful and grateful for and be very happy about. And last but definitely not least, it is only 76 degrees outside right now. Instead of being 96, I'm very happy. All right, so let's get back to chat for a minute. Oh, dude, I argue with myself all the time, Irish. Yes. There are days when the only time I talk to myself, or the only time I get any intelligent conversation is when I talk to myself. My brain. Oops. Knew I forgot something. All right, let's talk yoga in the park. Go ahead and run that. Yeah. Yeah, down, down, down. Okay. God if you are local to the Seattle area, specifically the Snoqualmie Valley area, I am facilitating a yoga class in the park on Friday evenings and guided meditations on Tuesdays and Saturdays, weather permitting, of course. If by any chance you are interested in joining us, the information is available on my website, yogawithdylin.com, under the book tab, and I honestly cannot wait to see everyone. I had to not scream when I read that, John. I am so happy for you. That is so awesome. And I know that, oh my God. I know that, oh my God, feeling the first time I got approved to be a reader for the Pacific Northwest Witches Market. No shit. Hey, Stranger Things, how are you doing today? Amy, I actually... I give credit to Jean Ann for the eldest for that one. Because she's the one who created the Discord server where we got to know each other. Oh no, Stranger Things, I'm so sorry. Speaking of people being sick, can we send well wishes and healing energy to Mr. Will Wheaton? He has continued to mask ever since lockdown, but he managed to let people get under his skin, the ones who have complained about the fact that he still masks. And so at Rose City Comic Con last week, he decided he was not going to mask. He has COVID for the first time right now, and he had to cancel an event with Debbie Gibson, and he is so very crushed about this. And oh God. Oh God. I did make a Wesley Crusher joke without intending to. Yes. He was interviewing her this week, and he is so very upset that he is going to miss it because they have been friends since Anne invited her to his surprise, I think, 40th or 50th birthday party. They had not met before then, but he had always admired her. I think he actually had a crush on her. And so his wife, through some connections, got her to come to his birthday party, and they have been friends ever since. Now that's a freaking awesome wife, you know? All right. Yeah, that works. All right. So, we have another little video. Yeah. Go ahead and do it now. We have another little video to show you guys, and I am so flabbergasted by this one. So, today is, as everybody here knows, and if you don't, you will now, today is the 1-year anniversary of The Man Behind the Curtain taking... it's also the season finale, and it is basically... Oh my God, it is still September. Why is my brain doing this to me? So, today is the season finale. It is the last Friday that we will be doing a daily, and yeah. So, the daily divinations and self-care, this show. We are done with it for this season. We will be back in a couple of weeks with this. There's more there, but... So, The Man Behind the Curtain threw together a Season 2 recap last night, and you guys have got to see it because it is really, really amusing and really cool to watch. So, husband? Dum dum. Namaste, witchlings. By the way, I am Di, the yoga witch. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, living a magical life through yoga. Welcome to my channel, guys. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love and living a magical life through yoga. I am also the founder and owner of Yoga with Dylin, where we do yoga with a witchy twist. You can find out more about that at yogawithdylin.com. I have a thing. Apparently, I yawn every time I see the screen go, "Hi, you're about to go live." Namaste, my witchlings. Welcome back to my channel. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love and living a magical life through yoga. This video has made it to you for a reason. The universe has a reason for you seeing my smiling face. Don't scroll away. Oh, coffee hot. Let us, please, protect the energy of this space and be respectful in my chat. If you are not, you will be meeting Arnold with the Banhammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay. Well, we have a birthday today, I think. Yes, we have a birthday. We are starting to acknowledge some unique holidays here just for the fun of it. Before we get into all of the fun, let's take a moment for something truly special. Yep. Hey, oh, hey. There we go. AWAS. Moving on to Oracle. Let's see what the tarot cards are telling us. Namaste says the power of breath. Self-compassion is saying progress, not perfection. Who's today's goddess? I'm having a day. It's Monday. Shall we move on to Zen? We are opening our circle with the extinguishing of our candle, and we extend our gratitude to the ancestors who joined us today. I bid you a fond farewell. Go out and spread love, joy, and kindness. Spread love, spread joy, spread kindness. Go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. Let's get out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is so much hate and discontent out there right now. Why add to it? And please try to be a beacon of light for those who have lost their way. Try to be a beacon of light and hope for those who have lost their way. Also, make sure your loved ones, be they human, scaly, furry, or feathered, know that you love them beyond measure. And always, always, always remember, my friends, that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed. You genuinely do have a purpose here, even if you haven't figured out what it is yet. Took me till I was in my 40s. Always, always, always remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose here, even if you haven't figured out exactly what it is yet. I was in my 40s before I did. I love you guys to bits. I'll see you in a while. Namaste, witchlings. I love you all. So, interesting tidbit. The candle and cauldron video that ended the clip, that was my Ostara working like 4 years ago when my altar, 3 years ago when my altar was still out in the main room. Wow. Yes, I know. That is one of my favorite tops that I got from Torrid, too. I am going to be so sad when I lose enough weight that it doesn't fit right anymore. Speaking of tops from Torrid. But yes. Oh no, that was our season 2 recap, Yurdi. Because today is the season finale of season 2. We will not be doing our daily divination and self-care lives. We will still be popping in periodically over the next couple of weeks at around the same time. It will just not be daily. But that's the season 2 recap that the Man Behind the Curtain threw together last night. Let's see. You're that warm Irish. Oof. Tepid bath. Not cold bath, but a tepid bath or shower. because it'll help bring your core temperature down, and you won't feel quite so much like you're going to spontaneously combust and flame on. We are not Johnny Storm. What are you chewing? Oh, okay. He has a collar. Fuzzbud is over here next to me, and he decided to start looking like he was chewing on something. I am pretty sure it's Sergeant's old collar. All right, y'all. Can't sleep, but yep. If you can't sleep, but you can barely move and you're tired, do not go take that tepid bath. You will fall asleep in the bathtub. Child. Oh, I did remember to take mine this morning. I forgot to leave my note up. So I have this note. It's in font like this big, and I put it up on my screen every night when I go to bed, and it says, take meds before taking dogs out. And I've had this up for like 2 weeks now, and I've managed to take my meds every morning. Last night I'm like, I've kind of gotten into the routine. I should be okay. So I get up this morning and come in here, do what I need to do in here before I take them out. And did I take my meds? No. Oh, that would be why you can't sleep. Melatonin is one of those that less is better. Yep. Yes, I did remember to eat. What did I eat? I know I ate some yogurt. I had my yogurt this morning. No, I had my apple bites and yogurt. That's what I did. Apple bites are so good. All right. And I am warm. Holy sheepskins. All right. He's typing. What are we talking about here? I'm going to drink some more coffee. Do I want to drink hot coffee? Yep. Been there, done that. The worst one for me was when I would accidentally take my bedtime meds in the morning when I was taking a sleeping pill. I have done that, Irish. So now it's not such a huge deal if I take my bed meds as my morning meds, because the only difference is what vitamins I take or supplements I take with it. And the fact that my bed meds has one particular med in it, or my morning meds has one that I don't take at bedtime. Everything else is interchangeable. Yes, laxatives and sleeping meds are a bad idea together. Ooh, what part? Oh, yes, it's Brian. Hello, Brian. I ask you what part of Portland every time you're here. I keep forgetting you. Wait, that didn't sound right. Forgetting I forget that you've already answered that question. Ooh, that sounds fun. All right. Let's move on to our goddess. Oh, there is so much I want to say too. Oh, that sounds like it's going to be so much fun. All right, today's goddess. What are we doing? Oh, making sure we got the right goddess. Pumpkin girl. Haha. All right. There we go. Today's goddess is Ming Jianzhu, the legendary pumpkin girl of China, who carries the themes of harvest, kinship, and unity. Born from vines that grew between two households, her presence brought harmony where discord once reigned, weaving families together through her birth. As a goddess-like figure, she reminds us that community and love are as nourishing as food itself, and that we thrive when we cultivate bonds with those around us. Her symbols, pumpkin and squash, hold the essence of abundance, family togetherness, and a fertile harvest season. Let's not inhale saliva dye. Today, we honor Ming Jianzhu by partaking in her harvest blessings, just as markets in France crown the mother of all pumpkins for their festival and later make a communal soup. We too can cook with pumpkin. Just as the markets in France crown the mother of all pumpkins for their festival and later make a communal soup, we too can cook with pumpkin or squash to invite her magic. Pumpkin bread shared at breakfast encourages goodwill. A buttery squash dish at lunch warms bonds of love. And pumpkin pie after dinner adds sweetness to relationships. Carving a pumpkin or squash with a symbol of your need, then lighting a candle inside allows Meng Zhanyu's energy to shine into relationships, fostering unity, healing, and joy. You know, I love my goddesses, but pulling in goddesses from other countries whose names are in their language when I can barely speak my own is kind of entertaining at times and frustrating. Moving on. We have a Bible verse today and a quote from Emily Bronte. Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Matthew 6, verses 28 and 29. Matthew chapter 6, 28, 29. And then Emily Bronte tells us, when it blows, the mountain wind is boisterous, but when it blows not, it simply blows not. And again, that was Emily Bronte. And that, my darlings, my witchlings, my loves, that is our moment of Zen for today. And the final one for the season. Ooh. All right, y'all. It is geese. All right. Ugh. And you know what? Let's grab a quote from Mr. Rogers here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, God, it's a Darwin Award. Do. Yup. So, Brian is in the same vicinity as Park Rose Permaculture. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. He's not wrong. Okay. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. You know, considering why we are taking a couple of weeks break from daily streams, we have a quote from Mr. Rogers. And Mr. Rogers says, you rarely have time for everything you want in this life, so you need to make choices. And hopefully your choices can come from a deep sense of who you are. Ooh, ain't it true? I am going to venture to guess that Brian knows who Angela is since he says yup, or else he just realizes that he's close to Park Rose. Yes, I know. It's over by Park Rose High. I think there's a Park Rose High School. Yeah, John, I know that feeling. I don't have eternity. I've only got 10 minutes for you. Make it quick. Give me the highlights. No, give me the Cliff's Notes version. Oh my God, how many people actually know what the Cliff's Notes version is now? Because I don't think Cliff's Notes is used anymore. There you go. Now, see, I kind of like the concept of confession. Because in some ways that one-on-one saying, I did this, and having someone either slap you on the wrist and say, bad girl, don't do it again, or holy shit balls, you're not getting into heaven with that one. As opposed to what the Episcopals do, where they do a group confession, which right at the moment I cannot remember. All I'm coming up with is the Nicene Creed, which is around the same time as confession. I think they're like one leads into the other, but I don't know. That is cool, Brian. I appreciate that we keep you company here. That was actually my thoughts too, Amy. We're going to run a quick poll as to whether we should do an after show today or just cut it off and say we'll see you soon. I do have yoga in the park tonight, and we are doing Friday night guided meditation this evening. And actually, Amy, it's not sorry, Daddy, I've been naughty. It's punish me, Daddy. I've been bad. What, baby? It rings bells, but I cannot remember for sure. But I really love them. However, yeah, I figured. See, these are slightly more comfortable. For a long time, I avoided plastic frames like these because my glasses in boot camp gave me a bloody nose, and we thought it was the plastic nose pieces. No clue today what it was, but hey. Well, apparently hanging out after here is you. Yes, and what we have left undone. Yes, that is the part that I always remember. By what we have done and what we have left undone. Because we were confessing the guilt of not doing things that we were supposed to do. That was one that got hammered into me. Is that the things, not doing the things that you need to do is just as bad as doing things you shouldn't do. And that the most merciful God, that came. I still can't remember if it comes before I believe in one God, the Father, the Almighty, the maker of the heavens and the earth. And yeah, I could go through the whole thing. And I have not set foot in a church in about 10 years. But that was one of my favorite parts. I liked the Nicene Creed. I don't know why I liked it, but I did. The Nicene Creed, the Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth. Yeah. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. Well, like I said, it's been how many years since I went regularly, but we did those, and then we did that prayer, and just thank you. Brain not braining right now. Yes, I know that's the Lord's Prayer, not the Nicene Creed, but the Nicene Creed is I believe in one God, the Father, the Almighty, the heaven, and the blah, 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 blah. That's the Nicene Creed. Yes, I know. But I know we don't necessarily believe in it, but the fact that those memories, that shit was just kind of beat into my head. Yes. All right. I am roasting to death, and I keep slipping my toes under a very warm puppy dog bed. We're doing great. All right. Guess we're doing the after show. That would be cool. All right, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get our candle out, run through the outro, and let the man behind the curtain. Yes. All right, y'all. As we extinguish our candle, we open our circle for the final time this season, extending our gratitude to the ancestors who chose to join us. Get out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness, because there is far too much hate and discontent in this world already. Can we please try to be beacons of light and hope? Go out there and let your loved ones, human, scaly, furried, and feathered, know that they mean the absolute world to you, because you do not know how long you have with them, and that phone call sucks. All right. And I am so insanely grateful for all of you witchlings who have stuck through with us to the end here. If you enjoyed what you have seen, do the whole like, share, subscribe shebang, and ring the bell so you get notified of new stuff. And then let's appease the algorithm gods by leaving a comment of 7 words or more. Tell me your favorite crystal, your favorite scent, your coffee order, because this witch lives on caffeine. Or if you don't want to give me any personal information, even something as, innocuous as those, Panic at the Disco has some inspiration. Hey, look, I made it. Yay, it works. Yes. All right, y'all. Go out there and have a fantabulously magical rest of your day or night wherever you are. May it be filled with kindness and love. And then always, always, always remember, my witchlings, you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed, and you most definitely do have a purpose here, even if you have not figured it out yet. I was in my 40s before I did. I will see you guys soon. I love you all so much. Namaste, witchlings. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell, for a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes. Consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdailin.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for Coffee and Cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.